This video is going to cover fine-grained access controls and how they may impact your third-party custom applications. The video is not going to cover every single use case, so visit these two resources to find out more about fine-grained access controls and divisions. To get us started, we have a client credentials application, and we have a home division, a demo user, and a demo queue. The home division is the default division inside your PureCloud org, and is the division that will be there from day one. The client credentials application has access to view only things inside the home division. There's a second division called the demo division. So currently, the demo user and demo queue are part of the home division. It should be noted that while we're talking about a client credentials app here, everything in this video will also apply to a regular application if the user only has access to view things in a specific division. With everything in the same division, we'll move over to our application and we'll create a new method to get the queue information based off of the queue ID. And here we'll make a call to API v2 /routing /queues and pass in the queue ID that we want. And print out the results that we get back from the API call. Here you can see the results of the API call, and it contains all the configuration info for this queue, as well as the name demo queue. Now I'm going to move the demo queue into the demo division. I want to set it up so that my demo user still has access to view and be part of the demo queue, but my client credentials app is still only going to have access to the home division. This means that when it makes API requests, it's not going to be able to see any details about that demo queue. When I run this app again, you will now see that I get 0 results back from the query. This is because the queue is in the division that I do not have access to. There are, however, new resources that we can use to get basic information about these division-aware objects. So I'll change this API call to be /routing /queues /division views, still passing in the ID. And when I run this API call, now you'll see that I get basic information about this queue, which includes the queue name and ID. So the difference here is the division views route does not give me all the configuration details about the queue, just the basic ID and name. This would be useful when you need to map an ID to a name for an entity that's not part of a division you have access to, or scenarios where an agent needs to transfer a call to a queue which is not part of their division. And the /division views route will exist for any object that is division aware. Let's add a new method to our application now, in which we will get the conversations for our user. So here I'm just going to paste in the code block, which will make an API call to analytics /conversation /details /query and filter on the user ID that is making the phone calls. Now we can go place a call in PureCloud. And we'll run our query and see that we get our one conversation back, and it's listed in our home division. Now we can go back into PureCloud, and this time we'll place a call on behalf of a queue. Now this queue is not in the home division, it's in the demo division, but the user is in the home division. And we'll return back and run our query again. This time both calls show up, and that second call is now listed underneath two divisions. One for the division the queue is in, the demo division, and the other for the home division because the user was in the home division. Now we'll make one more change, and we'll move the demo user into the demo division. Now the Client Credentials app still only has access to the home division, so anything that happens in just the demo division will not be visible to the app. Now we can go back and place a call from the user again. Now this call is only in the demo division because the user is in the demo division. So when we run the query again, we now only get the first two calls that we placed. Once again, the third call does not show up because the user was in the demo division, but the application cannot see anything that happens in just the demo division. Finally, it should be noted that currently there is no way to change the divisions a Client Credentials app has access to. So in the scenarios in this video, there's no way to get this application access to the demo division. Work is currently being done to change this, and once complete, we will update this video and post an announcement on the dev forum. Hopefully after watching this video, you have a better understanding of how divisions and fine-grained access control will impact your applications.